Okay, so this is fully English, but my only concern is this guy right here, which is the most confusing part. This guy is striking Genshin. Like, he's striking Genshin. So why is he voicing in this? It doesn't make any sense. So he'll he will strike Genshin, but won't strike Star Rail. What? Great, more drama. Woohoo! It's yep. Okay. Well, let's see, cause bro, you okay? So he's already gone back on his own word. So I don't know what to think anymore. I'm I swear to God, this VA drama makes no sense anymore. Like, so I literally already said everything I can. So he was the one who's saying there is a strike still on Genshin. So I assume that meant all Hoyo titles. So why on earth are you working with Star Rail? Are you gonna instantly strike again? Is my question. Because at that rate, why did we even hire them? Maybe, I don't know how long it'll be into the future until we hear him, but we know that he, unless if he randomly stopped, I have no idea anymore. This whole entire idiotic situation. Let's see.
The last time I was on the Yuchue was centuries ago.
Pity that you.
The what? The Yuchue. Is that actually what it's called? Also, I swear that they make this like.
Was on the Yuchue was centuries ago.
Pity that you now come not as a hero, but a prisoner. Put the abundance in their grave, empty talk.
Why can't we just have simple, like, mouth movement? This looks animated, so why not just have mouth movement? What?
The divination matrix will naturally determine whether your words are trustworthy.
Fine. As we always say on the Cienjo, seeing is believing.
What?
A war of gods has already
Bellabong?
begun in the Abacus's calculated future.
What?
The Lord Ravager's wish will be fulfilled,
Iron Tip.
and an eon will fall.
What?
This is a chess game between gods. As each piece falls to counter the next, why not take advantage of it for our own
The
goals?
blue? Isn't that her to space station?
The Alliance already has the Swarm Author's remains to kill a god. We just need to temper the Hunt's arrowheads with Ruin's golden blood.
What? So wait, they didn't. So Fei Shao is not voiced. You can tell because there was meant to be right here. This was meant to be a voice line, and then Zhao Cho speaks. Is that still Fei Shao? Okay, so what? Are they just continuing without voices? Maybe she's going to it.
A colleague told me that the Cienjo Alliance is not our enemy.
Who are you?
So why not join this great feast? And observe how billions of beating hearts walk into irreversible demise.
Indeed. Death is not a
Ventilia?
process, but the outcome. Let the ignorant hunter raise their bow and kill what they love, what they believe in, and ultimately kill themselves.
What is this even meant to be?
So, what's the point in this process? Just for it to feel like a ceremony? Well, it's not like I have a right to complain about ceremonies. I mourn for worlds that can no longer laugh.
Okay.
Do you still remember what happened?
Send.
I saw a spot of light that dimmed the star. Then existence itself was torn, leaving only a despairing white, enveloping both entropy and time.
Nihility? What's even happening anymore? So this
We
is the
salute
destruction?
thee, blemished one. In defiance of the cosmic roots that bind all, we offer a magnificent ruin.
So that's what your true form looks like?
Together, beneath your gaze, we bear witness to a colleague's end.
Who are
Be
you?
it coronation or collapse, the end of their yearning is the same.
The hell?
Just a witness? That feels like formalism. Even if every genius in the cosmos dropped dead,
Wait,
what's that got to do with us?
what the hell?
Still not enough for you? The fools will only flounder in tears after the wise have been buried.
What is going on anymore?
Cease your chatter. The sun has risen from the end of time.
What is this even?
When Iron Tomb finally breaks its shell, the erudition's calculations will meet the end.
But who could say that Akavili on a new journey won't bring another salvation?
Trailblazing always ends up igniting something, no?
Oh, Charo?
Then, they'll achieve an even more majestic ruin.
Prisoner who picked up Starfire. If you are to become the first spark, then come and leave the cave with me. And in that fable about the stars, we'll pen the prelude of destruction.
I'm so lost. Like, what? What? What did I just witness? Like, we have all these things. We have Bellabog going through something. We have Penacony going through something. We have the Xianzhou going through something. Iron Tomb is able to do all this. Gweniphen, Bailu, something, I can't tell. We have Branya, Sela, Natasha, and then I believe there's one other.
This is
I think Luca was here. I remember reading. Yeah, that's Luca, I'm pretty sure.
calculated future.
Okay, also, why is this thing still up and operational? And why is Bellabog being targeted? And also, what's with the giant robots? Urilo, Purepoint, with Topaz, okay. Then Robin has something to do with this. This is her space station falling into a planet, which is the planet that we always see before, like if you go out towards where the Express is parked, you'll see a planet. Then we have all these different.
Why not take advantage of it for our own goals.
Which all being cut.
The Alliance already
Then we have the Alliance already has the abundance for
has the Swarm Author's remains to kill a god. We just need to temper the hunt's arrowheads.
I don't understand what's going on anymore. Like, we're trying to explain all this, and somehow Amphorius is it's all connecting back to Amphorius. And it doesn't make any sense to me. So, Iron Tomb is so powerful that we had to seal it on Amphorius. And for some reason, Black Swan decided that we were needed, or that the Astral Express can handle it. So I'm assuming they also just are fed up with this and decided, you know what? We're not gonna. If you aren't gonna show up, who cares? We're just gonna record without you, because Fei Shao does not have an English voice, or like her English voice actor is on strike still, based on this. I don't know about Jiaocho / Kazuha, but I assume the same. Excuse me. So that's out of the. Then, who on earth is this? So, puzzle pieces, and
How billions
what is with all the ships?
beating
Indeed.
Then this is Fantilia. Then this is something. I don't know what that is.
What they believe in.
So why even hold a bow? Is that meant to be a statue? Then we have whatever this planet is.
So, what's the point in this process?
Also, who are you? Are you like a man of smoke or something? I don't mind the more curious, or the more unhuman like characters. I think it's a very good idea with a whole universe. You have a whole universe, and you could have been doing this whole time. But my issue is that it just doesn't feel like this would happen. That we have all this destruction and everything with, like, how many forces there are, when we barely have explored all 16 eons. This feels like the end of the game or something. This doesn't feel like this should be now, or even be brought up. I don't understand how Amphorius is meant to be the thing that kickstarts everything. I understand Iron Tomb is sealed there, but like, I don't see how he is that entirely powerful. That just one Lord Ravager can do this when Fantilia didn't. Especially when we haven't even gotten all the chrysos heirs. And we're trying to introduce all this lore, and I feel like it makes no sense that we are doing this. Like, we're adding too much, and we'll never catch up. By the time we ever do, it's not gonna matter. Where is the Celeste? Is there like a playlist I can do? Uh-huh. Thanks. It said... Okay, let's see. Nope, yes. Fables about the stars. Fables about stars. Uh-huh. Oh. So what was this one? This was about... This was just about the eons. Yeah, this was about the eons. So we went from that to this and Feynman mattering so much. I'm so lost on how that makes any sense, in my opinion. I don't think it does. A prophecy known as the theory of the four apocalypses circulates in the Omen vanguards that four paths will push the cosmos to an end of finality. Destruction is one of them. The Nook's flames shall devour all. In the heat death, the universe will meet its first fate, an eternal end. In their terror, mortals ask, from where does their primidium mobiles truly stem? Is it contempt for life, sucker, or denial and hatred towards the gods? None know, but at the end of destruction, civilizations, living beings, all paths, and eons will be burned to dust. So, okay, beyond this, I'm just gonna ignore this for now. I don't know what to think. I personally have this problem of looking at this and thinking, what the hell are we doing? So, we haven't... Let's just talk about characters that are very important. The 10 Stonehearts. Elio. Elio is probably one of the most important characters, and he still has not been introduced into the actual story. Why we are, as the Trailblazer or whatever, or the main character, why are we so important to the actual story? That we have a Stellaron, but we have no idea how to utilize it. Yeah, no, and then we also have to make sense of... Okay, this trailer I feel like should have waited to be released, because honestly, I don't understand one bit of it. Or... Okay, so Feynman shows up at the end as if he is the most... Like, he has a very important role. And I'm confused on that. And also, what's with the swords around it?
Come and leave the cave with me.
What cave?
And in that fable about the stars, we'll pen the...
Also, what kind of a face is that? Will pen the prelude of destruction. So is that why Feynman is destruction?
prelude of destruction.
Also, I don't get it, man. I just don't get it. I don't know what to think, and I'm just gonna continue to think that there's something... I don't get how Feynman is ever gonna get a happy ending, or not even a happy ending, or a ending. I don't understand anything, and I feel like that is largely to blame due to Emphorius and how it's set up. I thought it would just be like another planet where we finally fix the issue, but no, this seems to cause infinite more issues. And then bring in so many other things that we still haven't even... And then we also have to introduce every chrysos heir. And then somehow tie it all in and... It only gets more and more and more confusing. Though the more you look into just this, it just... I can't even, honestly. And then what? Because, like, you're because the main stories right now on Amphorius take about like 8 hours, and none of this has been touched. None of this has been explained. How long will it be before we like actually get into some of these things, where these things will finally start coming in and like be given like proper explanations, or like we actually see these events unfold? Is that's my problem. It feels like they're trying so hard with these, and I just don't understand how they're gonna handle a multi-universal, not multi-universal, but like a multi-galaxy type thing, and somehow make it all interconnect and make sense alongside having problems on every planet. I don't get it. And somehow Fushuan can see that happening? Or maybe she was let in on it by Kafka? But if so, I feel like that should have been mentioned. Or I, maybe I don't know anymore, man. I feel like I'm confusing myself the more I talk. The Honestly, I need I would need like a lore channel to explain this. Because when we introduced the 10 stone hearts, it wasn't this bad. It was pretty easy to tell the whole thing. But this was just confusing. Oh yeah, and we just straight up haven't met every faction. We haven't met everything, and we're meant to have know that it's all interconnected. Yeah, I'm done for now. Bye. I'm gonna go to sleep. Bye.